Commence primary ignition.
Hey, this is Boonta. I play Dr. Pershing, and you are watching the Virtual Cantina Network.
Hey,
Hello,
we are live.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Full house. Amazing.
Yes, all the people's here tonight.
True. Yes. We have a lot of people that normally would be in our chat, and hopefully they load up the page and they're in the chat too. They don't have to chat in the chat, but you can be in the chat. I always watch on Facebook as well as on, live here. So jump on there on your phone or something if you have it handy, and you can sort of keep tabs on what other people are saying. Although we do have comments on the side here, and one of them is from Ashley. Hey there.
What's up, Ashley?
We are the people that enjoyed ourselves at Rebel Scum Con. And there's Jennifer. She was there too. Good to see you again.
Hi, Jen.
And
Right.
Yes, Bananakin is here with us.
Bananakin shenanigan.
Yes, Bananakin's here.
Bananakin shenanigans. So, anywho, we're going to just talk about our experiences over this past weekend.
We're not just going to talk about our. This is like a special presentation, right? This is not.
Oh, I forgot to play the special presentation video. Okay, I gotta
it's not our regular Thursday watch along. We're not watching. Well, we'll watch one thing, but we're not really like watching along with a normal show. This is going to be our big giant everybody Rebel Scum Con and Boonta Eve Special Edition Texas review, and we're going to talk about all the things that happened and all the fun and everything of the craziness of the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Wait, there was craziness?
There was craziness. I don't know about you guys, but it took me like a couple days to recover. I was not in normal sleep mode.
I got home at 8:30 on Monday and started work at my new job at 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning.
Oh, geez.
Nope.
That's here we go. I found the video. They got to play it now, just for shits and giggles.
Okay.
It's such a serious video.
There, now it's official. We are in special
Waiting for more.
It's none of those lighthearted
like
70s, 80s, CBS special presentation. This one's serious.
I'm now waiting for the breaking news thing to come across.
Right, I was waiting for more. Like,
Or some THX to come in.
There we go.
Yeah, something like that.
You need the music to play with that, though.
We use some royalty-free stuff, and we're good.
All right, exactly. It's fine. It's fine. CNN, please don't sue us. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll name drop a former anchor. It'll be good.
Everything's fine. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And we have a handful of others in the chat, including Sherry, who's one of our new hosts and mods on the channel and the page. So welcome, Sherry. Good to see you.
We got Little Rex and Mama Rex over there.
And
Little
Tom
Rex
jumped in, and we got a whole bunch of people. So we enjoy having you all here. Thank you for coming in. And we're going to start going through some images we picked up from the con, and maybe do we want to do this video first, or do we want to wait till we get into the Boonta?
Yeah, let's wait till we get to that point
at
which it occurred. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me get that prepped and talk amongst yourselves, like Spencer likes to say.
Well, we can go ahead and start while you're getting that stuff ready. We'll start talking about the slideshow and the things, because our first event of the slideshow was I think my favorite part of the con there. We're fighting over all the things.
Yes, we too many people clicking buttons when they start to flop around like that. So
that's exactly what happened.
Yes, we're a little out of practice. We didn't have a show last week. We did a rerun, so we're just getting back into our normal swing of things, as it were.
Yeah,
that's what they all say.
Anywho.
But
so,
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think like my favorite part of the whole deal was definitely like getting to hang out with Virtual Cantina family, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
So many cool people. It was loaded. It was like every time you turned around, there was somebody that you knew or knew very well in some cases. So that was really crazy. Cool. I really liked that. It's almost like you were never alone at that con. Really, there was always
you were with family.
The con wasn't so big that you felt like you had to be somewhere all the time. You had an extra couple minutes to see your friends, and that meant a lot to me.
Yeah, there was plenty of time to catch up, and there was plenty of places to hang out and wait in line. I saw a group of people waiting for the Sack-Off show, but Dave was conspicuously absent. I think it was inside already, probably, but
possibly.
Well, it wasn't even. It wasn't even that for me. It was just the fact of like I felt like I could actually, stand around and talk to people, but and find people.
Absolutely.
Guys,
I really like
everywhere.
Like celebration.
Yeah,
right?
it's so massive.
Go constantly. Right. Or there's 8 million people around you, and you can't find each other to save your life. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how big the show was last year, but it felt like more than half the people at the show were us. The cantina.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
it was a lot of people just everywhere.
Or not to shameless plug my the Galaxy's Edge Discord, but I met so many Discordians there too. It was crazy.
Yeah,
like it was absolutely insane. Yeah,
it was
wonderful weekend.
It was
working.
You guys are talking about the pace. It was nice having a slower pace than Celebration.
Oh, yeah.
You're not in a rush. You're not rushing to. I didn't go to any panels. I literally just showed up to play Sabak and go to Boonta. So I was on my own pace.
If I was
in a rush, it was to go to the bathroom before the next.
Well, and the Sabak table there, they had those tables that were right outside the main con, so you were even there, but you weren't so far removed. I mean, you got to see all the people's comings and goings, right? So
that flow coming through that main hallway and then into the main con doors right next to where our table was and the Sabak table was, I think really helped sort of funnel people past us. So you always were encountering people.
Yeah.
And
people kept tapping me on the shoulder while I was playing, saying hi and catching up with old friends.
Yeah, you're easy to spot. So
it was a good. Yeah. I just threw my book bag against the wall right there and parked it. That's where I was all day Friday, all day Saturday. So
your table mate Troy, did you guys play against each other a few times or?
I don't know if we actually played each other. I mean, I don't know. I probably took all his credits actually. So.
That's good. That's good.
He loses.
Somebody's got to do it, right? Come on.
Every time.
I like that the talent that was there. It was nothing like Celebration where the fans are running after the talent. You could speak to them like I spoke to a lot of people. Spoke and said hi. They would stop. Nobody would bum rush you to get to them if they were stopping to speak to you.
Yeah.
We'll totally get there in a minute. Let's start rolling through some of the family slides. Oh, look right there to start with.
For the devil.
I know those guys.
I know they look familiar. Yeah.
Colin was really cool. I never met him before. He was a friend of Mark's, So he was all over the con. We saw him like constantly.
Yeah, everywhere.
I saw
He
Mark
was
way
my
too
elevator
often. He was in
buddy.
the same room.
Everywhere, I kid you not, every time I went in the elevator, I saw him. And I'm like, hey, again, how's it going? How's your day? Like, it was a constant nonstop of every time I went to the elevator. For some odd reason, he was in the same elevator as me.
Well, it's because every time I saw Colin, he was like wearing different clothes.
Yes.
He did a lot of
Right.
things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's also now one of us.
Yes.
We drove him around a little bit. Apparently, that was his first convention too.
First convention ever. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
hardcore.
insane. Yeah, wonderful.
So,
Well, hopefully
yeah,
he comes to another one.
he did a lot of cosplay. He was a couple different characters, and he was, like Aubrey said, it was like every time you turned around, he was hanging out or he was somewhere where you were.
Yeah, great.
Saw him at breakfast a few times, so
Yeah.
that was cool.
Can we
That
talk
was
about
one
how
thing I also
incredible
really
Hotel
liked.
Breakfast was for a minute too?
What's that?
I said, can we talk for a minute about how incredible that hotel breakfast was too? Like,
Oh,
it was so
absolutely.
good.
The
That
hotel
omelet bar.
See,
Oh my god.
I told y'all.
It
I
had
told
some
y'all
good
the
parts
first
to
day.
it. I was disappointed on Saturday and Sunday, to be honest, that they weren't serving Texas waffles.
fair.
I
Right.
shed a little tear. I got so worked up after I got like the last one on Friday. They had actually shut the omelet bar down, and I was like half. Dennis Lawson walked up and ordered the last omelet, and I was standing next to him, and I'm like, "Can I get a waffle?" And the guy was telling me as I said that we're closed, and he's like, "Oh, okay." He could go pour a waffle for me.
Sorry.
Nice.
I
Well,
would solely go back to that hotel just for the omelet bar. So good.
Yeah.
omelet bar
Yep.
and the atmosphere. You're talking about virtual cantina family
Yeah.
and celebrities. Like you're sitting there and having a conversation with Lauren Peterson at the damn juice machine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
I stayed at the wrong hotel, apparently.
Are we in?
You did.
I was at
You
the
need
true,
to think
the
twice
true
next
Hilton
time.
down the road. Yeah,
Yeah,
See,
that
You just
hotel-
need to follow us, Sully.
The way it was connected to the conference center, I thought was really handy. And me
Very.
having some foot issues early on at the con, that was a dream come true. Didn't have to go out in the Texas heat, and I didn't have to hobble
Right.
far to get to where I needed to go. So
I was a big fan.
good to go.
Yeah, big fan.
So we
But,
got
yeah.
That photo was before the armpit sweat.
okay.
Well, it's
Oh,
Texas.
you're lucky
It was a
you
little
got the front
toasty.
seat.
We never saw you sweating. You were fine.
Yeah,
You
you
were
were fine.
listening.
That picture's later, right?
We got all the Aubrey shots. Oh, that's a Bruce shot though. Can always tell Bruce
That's
shots
actually a
because
Bruce
they have
shot,
a
They
timestamp.
have a date on them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. One day I'm gonna take that off. I don't know.
Sometimes it
Yeah.
looks like a mustache. Sometimes it.
Yeah, you pointed that out on one picture. I was just posting. I'm like, what mustache? I
Yeah.
had to go and pull it out. I'm
So
like,
that was like right when I was handing out postcards with everybody because Mark had come by and he was like, "Yeah, we need you guys to hand out all these postcards." I'm like, "But I'm not a part
Oh,
of staff." He's like, "Well, hand out these postcards anyways." I'm like, "Oh, okay, no problem." So I
Right.
started
You are
talking
being
to people. I was
recruited.
like, "Hey, come to the coolest party ever. We're having it tonight. Hey, are you a Star Wars fan? I bet you are. Here's a postcard."
Voluntold. That's how
Then
it works.
one guy was like, "But the party's sold out." And I'm like, "Hey, Mark, what can you do about that?"
Yeah, there
Show
was a
up
couple
anyway.
of those that I was
Sure,
just
that's-
like, I think we can get you in.
Yeah.
Well, there I think that we did have a line of people without tickets that showed up that we
Yeah.
did eventually get in the evening.
Yes.
So
Which is
Yeah.
nice. I like that option. And some of those guys were there awfully early, and
Mhm.
which made me kind of feel bad, but it made me feel like we were obviously doing something right because they're
Yeah.
wanting to be there and they're
Mhm.
ready to stand out in the heat and chill and hang out until they're ready to go in. Opposite of chill.
yeah, there was
There's
no
Troy.
killing in the outdoors.
There's Tony
No,
Hart's right there. Look at that.
There he is.
I own that shirt. He
So
lost bad.
true.
He lost his shirt.
Who else is shirt?
I'm hoping
Or-
this was after the con.
After
We had
before,
other
it
shirts.
doesn't
You
matter.
could change.
We had a shirt or two, I'm sure. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yes. So yeah, that was the conference center, I should say, attached to the hotel was really, really handy. I was at first I thought that was kind of but then I really appreciated it. Like I said, I kind of liked the flow that they had, where you had to go past the fan tables to get get into the main entrance for the con. I did find ways to finagle my way around. Only 5 of those shirts. Oh, it's a collector's item.
Ooh.
So
I'll sell it back to you, Troy.
There you go.
You know what I didn't see with the fan tables and past the photo ops, like the second day later in the day, like there was no need for me to go to photo ops. But I'm like, I'm gonna go down here anyway. I haven't been this far, and I did not know they had more Rebel Legion and
those guys popped up later.
Yeah,
well, it's really strange because they're normally pretty front and center at most conventions they do, and to kind of see them tucked in that back corner was a little.
It depends on the space and stuff requirements. Here at my home con, Raleigh Galaxy Con, is they put the 501st and the Rebel Legion and all of those guys in a ballroom, great big ballroom, because they have huge like
adjacent.
They're in the hotel back across. Absolutely. Welcome, Scott. We're here in the midst of our Rebel Scum Con review. Hopefully, if you got a chance to see that, absolutely welcome and see the shenanigans. If not, take notes and see what's up the next time.
Yes.
Welcome in.
Seeing them kind of tucked in that back corner was a little strange.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was a really a need for there wasn't selfies for that show were sufficient, right? There was not so much big name talent that you had to have a big room for the photo ops. And I did get some photo ops. I got about 3 or 4 of them. I think they had some they had some good duo combinations, which you don't see at other shows. But for the most part, even I got mostly selfies this time around.
Yeah,
very cool.
It was a big deal. I think there was a good space. I just don't know that they got as much traffic as they could in another space.
Yeah, that was my.
I tended to work my way through the convention hall, and then at the end where they were, I would leave out one of the doors and kind of traverse my way through their space.
Yeah, because
even though that wasn't necessarily like a normal path.
Spencer and I were doing a bunch of work for the convention, and we made it a point to go back there and kind of feature that area just to make sure that people knew that they were there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, look at there. And there's some
good photo.
Jeremy worked so hard. Like, he did so much to just volunteer his time.
And then he won the saber. Oh, I forgot to put that graphic in here.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Right.
He won that saber. I went and grabbed it. I was like, you won! He's like, what did I win? I'm like, the saber!
which he had no clue how to take apart, which I
found
found funny.
God, I was dying.
And then he got busted with it at TSA.
Oh, really?
They totally decided that even though the TSA has the actual thing in their rules that sabers are allowed and legal. No, he had to check it because they deemed that the handle was so heavy
the hilt
duty
was a
it could be
blunt
used
force
as like a
weapon.
bludgeoning.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Crazy.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Well, I only own one saber, and that was bought last year, and it's only been taken out once. So.
Oh, then we got to get you started on that, Bruce.
I haven't.
Sabers.
I've traveled with a few sabers, and the last time I did, I took the amazing Ski Pruckles advice, and because we got to have the graphic.
Yes.
But Ski suggested, Skip, that I use the coat closet, and that he's been very the receptive with the flight attendants he's dealt with, and I was like, well, that's actually a good idea, because the last time I tried to carry one with me. I either tried to stick it down next to my leg on the side by the window, or maybe put it in the overhead, which isn't ideal if anybody else is going into the overhead bin. You don't want them doing something that's going to damage it. So I was like, all right, we're going to Skip's house. I'm going to do the Skip move, and I'm going to ask him to put my saber in the coat closet. They were very accommodating. I was happy. Had a great flight. Got my bag, got off the plane, forgot that I put it in the coat closet.
Oh,
right.
I had put a tag on that.
To give it to you.
I had put a tag on it, and we were walking away. I had been traveling with both Kareen and Mike, I believe. We were walking away from the terminal to go to the connecting flight to go to Asheville. And one of the fellow passengers walked by and just sort of in passing, almost under his breath, was like, "You forgot your saber." And I was like, "What?"
I can hear it now.
And then I said, "You guys go on ahead. I'm got to go back." And I started walking back to the gate, and I heard over the intercom, "Jeff Caffrey, please return to such and such gate."
Yep.
And I was like,
I could hear it now. Jeff Caffrey, please turn to
Exactly.
gate number 1 to get your.
And I walked up, and I'm like, "I forgot my saber," and they're like, "Here you go." And I was so relieved. It was
so lucky that Asheville is such a small airport.
Yeah, I didn't have very far to go, so that was. I mean, that was before we got to Asheville. It was the stop before that, or whatever, right?
And then Bruce,
so
here we go. We got like extended family, right?
Right, Tony there.
Yep.
Right.
I got a great shot of Tony interacting with Taylor at his autograph table.
Nice.
I got to send that over to Tony.
It's crazy because I started watching Tony.
Hey, look at that.
Before Japan, then ran into him in Japan, then ran into him there. That was cool.
Yeah, he's got some great information that he puts out, which is really cool.
Yeah, and all of a lot
Did
of
any of
Tony's
you guys actually take a photo in front of that VIP thing? Because
yeah,
I made an effort to. I was like, I need to take a picture in front of
there
that.
might be a photo in this lineup of photos.
Staff photo, but mine out there.
I have seen a number of them, and some of our amazing sponsors that are on there went ahead and of course have shared on their social media.
Some of us were working. So no.
Molly was really stoked.
Should have got a staff picture.
Yeah, we should have. Molly got a photo
that occurred to me too. Is we
with her logo.
Get that.
She was stoked.
Yeah,
I think there's a picture in the slideshow of me and Mark in front of that, but couldn't tell you for sure.
And
and
here
there's
we
the
are. Bruce
Skywalker.
is definitely seeking out the extended family for
Yes.
Skywalker's there. Oh, and like Richard with his like steady cam, selfie cam, whatever thing.
Yep. Selfie saber.
Selfie saber. There you
go. Like a hilt look to it.
Selfie saber.
I'm surprised nobody was collecting the artwork for the badges or talked about it. If the artwork on the badges were pretty nice.
Badges were great.
True.
That's what I was looking
phenomenal.
Is
Wasn't one of
I
them
have
done by
already
one of the artists that we had there. One of them, like the Millennium Falcon one, I think was done by one of the artists that we had there, right?
Usually
the whole badge set was, yeah.
I was gonna say there was probably artists. They were probably all from artists that were there, but I'm not positive.
I think that's correct.
I usually try to get the artist to sign my badge. I've done that at celebrations. And they're very happy to sign their work. So,
Truex.
Yeah,
Truex got them all.
Do the photos a little quicker, maybe, Dave. I think.
Oh, did he?
All right, rolling through, and we'll start about the Boonta Eve there. Here we go. Yeah, is Troy? Oh, Troy was getting there, and I was doing that on the same. I've requested several of the other badges.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. I should have.
I'm gonna do that next time.
Yeah,
I need to track down a few that I was really interested in.
There you go, Jason.
I really like
on the Falcon there.
I really liked the Boonta badge that the guest from Boonta got on Saturday. I was like,
yeah, that's
a sweet badge.
One of the ones that I for sure need.
That
But
nice.
Boonta Eve, like Friday evening, it was a crazy deal. And just the getting set up for it. There we are, right there at the Revel.
That was pre-Boonta the night before.
Oh, that was the night before. Okay, I was just
that was when we were all scared.
Well, that
Scared.
We had no idea what we were getting into at that point. So yeah.
Well, you guys did an incredible job. It was so much fun.
Oh, thanks.
It flowed very smoothly.
That's good to hear.
Let me tell you about my new favorite way for celebrity meet and greets. Was Bryce and I just literally got to corner the celebrities because we were celebrity Uber drivers. So,
I like how Jeff in this ride was like, "Hey, so we're going to the place, right?" And yeah, well, we got to pick up Alex first. You said, "What? We're picking up Alex?" And Oliver hops in the car and he just sits in the middle and acts like it's all right. We're going wherever we go.
We had to make the rounds, so
I don't know. Plane security forum ranks up there too, Dave.
Juan
that's a good one too. I think that's a really nice, a nice way to really get some cool interactions. Is those of us who got to be handlers or hang out and did all the sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. There we go. Here's another good
shot I was talking about.
There you go.
There's another one.
Nice shot.
With the custom Boonta Eve shirt, No Sleep Till Boonta. Besides this one that I'm wearing now.
Hey, I'm wearing.
Oh yeah, available on our TeePublic. Look, there we go.
No Sleep Till Boonta.
There's 3 varieties of that. Actually, soon to be a 4th. We had an amazing No Sleep Till Boonta gifted to us by our friend Aaron at Wanderlust up Untapped. And
cool.
So there's yet another No Sleep Till Boonta that will be available on our TeePublic very shortly.
Oh, nice.
Pick up one of those.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, then there we go inside. That place was packed.
Look,
very much so
crazy.
It was insane, and I said this the night I got home, back to the hotel from Boonta. But as the guy who puts all this stuff out in the world, right, and does all the marketing and stuff, your biggest fear is that no one's ever going to show up for this stuff.
Exactly.
Yes.
And well, you showed up.
Everybody showed up.
Yeah, and then some for sure.
Yeah,
indeed.
Sold out and then some, which is the first time, by the way, that we have sold out a non-celebration event.
Yeah,
right.
So,
well, and I absolutely, I think it was Steve that it mentioned to me at the event. It's like, yeah, it's a little crowded in here. It's like, what can we do about the crowded? And I'm like, dude, every Boonta we do, we get a bigger place. We get more people.
Yeah. The next thing you know, we're going to be renting out the Superdome or something.
Yeah.
You know,
it progressively gets larger, and then the crowd accommodates, which is a trip.
Yeah, this is Depot.
I was totally unprepared for that.
We had ate at the barbecue place before it started, and Doug and his family, we all ate together. Doug from Wisconsin, even though he's a Packer fan.
Was it Hutchins? Was it Hutchins?
Yeah,
it's
right.
Okay, everybody can't be perfect, Bruce.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, no.
Right.
But me and his son went back to the hotel and dropped off the food because anybody that ate there know it was just way too much food to eat at one setting. So we took the food back, and I pulled right up to the front. I'm like, that's a line like celebration out here. And then I'm like, oh wait. I've got VIP.
I didn't see how long that line was until video. I only saw the line go around the corner.
Giving him an idea.
Spencer.
No.
Yeah, don't do that.
Go dark again, Spencer.
Oh.
And AJ confirms, yes.
There we go. But it's filling up.
So that was fun. Tucky and myself and Kathy hanging out in the back.
And let's just talk a minute for absolutely how crazy and insane of a job Kathy did wrangling not only the talent who are professionals and show up and do things that they're supposed to, but wrangling us as well.
A slew of staff, yeah.
It's like
we all owe Kathy everything. Seriously,
yes.
She made that event run. It just
And then she had to do all the coordinating, people getting there and getting back, and
exactly
a lot of stuff.
exactly.
At least
she
she did
coordinated it
not
all.
leave your asses behind this time.
Right.
She fed me.
Last
Okay, she brought
The
me
AI
waffles.
Spencer. It better be the AI Spencer.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely is such a fabulous job done. And there's some more of the Motley crew. This is the first picture I think we've seen of Skip. Skip
There's
like
a couple in here, but
bouncing in the
I
line.
wish we would have got Skip standing next to Skip when he was on the laptop.
Oh,
His face next to it. Does this look like me? Does this look like me?
yeah, he did that a number of times. Oh,
well, that was fun I forgot about that at the table. The having the shows kind of loop was an interesting idea.
Okay, so you guys are going to laugh at me about this, but the coaster and that menu, I'm a teacher, so I took it home and I laminated both of them. So I'm putting them in this scrapbook. But yes, I have the laminated
I can send you a better
coaster.
version of that file if you like.
I'm good. I've got the real version from the actual Boonta. So
Well,
yeah,
laminated.
I thought they
that's
looked
going to be
really
worth
nice.
more someday.
There
See,
you
this
go.
is this is how teachers
they
roll.
were
Is
tens of
I've got like Oga's ones right here that I just
handy dandy.
waste not. That is the teacher way.
Oh, absolutely.
And these were some tasty
I got my
beverages.
Oga.
I had a number of see right there. Sully's got his. I had a number of the Grogu's grog, and that was good stuff. It was very reminiscent of like the Pog juice at the Polynesian.
I had a number of those Mandalorian Mai Tais that are pictured there in the photo.
Define a number.
Where the
The
drinks
number was
already
three.
served at that bar. Who comes up with the drink mixes for the Boontas?
So the word is that this was done by a tiki group for us that actually does mixology to an extent. And so,
Really?
so when we first did when we did the first show at Biggs for Celebration Anaheim 2022, they had put together a simple menu which we've repeated multiple times since then. But it's basic enough that it's a standard mix for a type of drink, and we give it our flair and name it something special, and it works. Those are all good. So
yeah, tasty.
How did you
beverages.
guys come across like teaming up to do this sort of thing? Did they just
That was
be
a
like, "Yeah, we'd
Spencer
love
thing.
to make drinks for you," or?
Spencer reached out, I believe, and maybe got them to help us out. But
That tracks.
anyways, they are, originally they were created by people that know tiki drinks. So
Yeah, this is
blue milk is
cool.
the Scum recipe according to Spencer.
Hmm.
The real
and
stuff there.
that one is pretty good as well. I think they actually put it in a decanter in Scum and actually pour it out by the glass and don't have to mix it. But
Nice.
sort of Oga's style. But those were good
they were
The food was
definitely
really good, too.
like mixing individuals at Revel, and they were just because sit there and I'm like, he's putting in a little bit of this and jigger of that and a thing of that, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, all
Making
the
a drink
bartender and
is
the staff was great.
different.
So
Yeah.
When a bartender versus a mixologist is a very different thing, and people who are mixologists actually take pride in like making drinks specifically for the craft of what they do. So
Right.
it's really cool that was brought up, because I did not know that, and I'm actually really into things like that. So being able to understand what happened with the process of what
There was
goes
no-
into making the drink is really neat.
we didn't just sort of say, oh, maybe we want this type of drink, let's take this one and then adapt it. We got somebody that knows their stuff to do it. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
right.
the staff was
Cleaning,
excellent.
too.
Our waitress was, I don't remember her name, but she was very
Well,
good.
The staff was great. All the bartenders,
Yeah.
all the wait staff, all the door people were all very good.
Yeah.
And the
Yep.
manager, Rick, was awesome. So
Yeah. Huge shout out to the Revel. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for having us. We'd love to come back sometime.
in maybe 360 some odd days.
Yeah, yeah.
Hint, hint.
There we are.
That
There's-
photos of
there's-
Emily at
Yeah, right there. We've got this is Sully's area right there. How many hours of Sabak do you think that you ended up playing?
I played probably 12, 14, 16 hours.
He doesn't like Sabak at all, you guys.
I got my badge.
Can you show us all of your credits?
He's got everybody's credits. He went home. That was the TSA problem, was taking all those credits.
The bag full of credits. Sir, what do you
lost,
intend on doing with these?
I lost badly in the tournament on Saturday. So it was it wasn't because of bad luck.
Did anybody get that really cool heart-shaped deck that they were giving for the Care series? That was really cool to me.
That was cool. Yeah,
I missed that.
I think.
So, did you have a custom carrying case for your credits?
You know, I use a mouse case, a computer mouse case.
Nice.
So I have a bigger case that's it's painted all Star Wars and it has lights and it glows, and I have a Camtono or whatever, but those are just so big. I just carry a mouse case now. So
Camtono,
which I take it all the way. I take it to Boonta and I take it to Rebel Scum Con, but then at the tables they already have the credits there. You don't want to get yours mixed up. So I didn't even use any of my own credits I bought. So
in a Camtono, you'd probably still want to have little containers to kind of contain everything, because otherwise it just would all spill out when you open it.
Yeah, it's fun to carry.
Big chunks of Beskar.
Yeah. But yeah, something small to carry your credits is a lot more convenient than taking that big old safe.
Look at that motley crew right there.
Oh God,
that's trouble.
Serious swag.
And then the sea of people, the sea of red. The
that
lighting
stage,
there was interesting.
That stage was so cool.
The stage was so cool.
Cantina,
very much so.
I loved having the logo up there. I really just wish they had
a band
with better resolution.
And that logo thing was all them. They asked if we had a logo, and we're like, "Yeah, here you go."
No,
that was so cool. No, I thought it looked really good.
Made a great backdrop for sure.
Yeah, it was great, and the stage was wonderful, and
stage had a lot of room. We did some stuff up there, and I was worried it was going to get packed, but it was.
Was fine. That their band or the house band or people from the group?
So that was the house band plus. What was this? The sub was the lead guitar. Do you remember that, Jeff? It's generally their band, but I think that they had to have one member substituted.
A member swapped out or something, wasn't able to make it, so they had to get somebody else. But I think in general, they were amazing.
Fire,
the fact that they were ready to put on Jedi robes and hang out up there.
Well, and that was even commented upon in the Sack-Off show.
Oh, nice.
During the Sack-Off show, if that when Katie airs that or whatever, whenever that one comes out, is Tate Fletcher was there and commenting that that's the first time he's ever seen live band karaoke.
Weird,
dude. He was jamming up there in the VIP area.
Yeah,
him and Emily, they were jamming.
Yeah, and that was exactly the kind of thing that they were talking about on the Sack-Off show. Is they were giving Katie crap about. It's like, oh yeah, that was another event we were at. You weren't there.
Nah.
And I'm sitting there. Say the name. Say the name.
Yeah, that's
the name. And they never did. It's like it's just saying Boonta Eve. God damn it.
I was laughing at them.
There's a better
jamming.
picture right there.
That's a great shot of Molly up there from Plum Askew doing. I don't remember what song, but. I wandered through, and you can see the band is like doing their thing.
There were so many good songs.
I did feel so bad for the KJ though, having to deal with whatever Wi-Fi issues were going on all night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
kind
of annoying
for her.
Yeah, they kept having hiccups.
So basically, what happened was like the people. There were so many people trying to get on the Wi-Fi there. That it just kept crashing the internet and therefore crashing her queue of songs. So people kept having to go and resubmit songs all night long.
That's how many people were trying to request songs.
Look at that guy.
It was rough for her, but I mean, the show still really.
Is that a rapper?
Yeah.
That is an indie rapper.
MC
the whitest
Boston
rapper
boy.
you'll ever see.
It's like that one guy who's in dark mode.
Oh. Yes, I think that was when he did no Sleep Till Boonta line, but I can't be
No
sure.
Sleep Till Boonta, or when he was really getting into what is it, the Weird Al.
No, that was that was the second song he did, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was now. I'm sure if he's still here, he'll comment. But
he looks into it. The fourth member of
the Beastie Boys.
Well, he's got the other three, sort of on his shirt.
Right there.
Right?
Oh my god, I need that shirt.
Yeah, where is that guy?
So that shirt's a little bit different than the one we have on TeePublic. So that shirt has myself, Spencer, and Dave on it. The TeePublic one that I believe Aubrey is wearing is Luke, Leia, and Han.
Yes.
Right.
So there's a variation.
Slightly more marketable with those people on it than with our faces on it.
I don't know.
I kind of wanted that shirt, but
especially like Spencer looks like he needs to
badge.
pee on that shirt to me.
There it is. That's him singing Cult of Personality.
Oh,
there we go. That's what it was. Yep.
CM Punk would have been proud.
Oh yeah.
And then here we are back at our autograph area out in the back. Which, I mean, it was kind of toasty out there. It's Texas on the patio, but it got kind of toasty inside too, as packed as
the body heat was kicking.
Yeah. But a really nice area, and I think it was a great job by all the handlers and people to move the line through there. Skip did a bang up job, kind of getting people down there.
He kept yelling at me to get out of the way. It was funny.
Well, I wandered back there a few times just to check on y'all and check on everybody, make sure everybody was happy. And man, like you guys had that place absolutely on lockdown, and everything was flowing so well. So kudos to everybody who was back there. Seriously.
I stopped to talk to Fawn for a minute or two, and I was sort of in the aisle, and Skip's like, "You can't stand here." I was like, "Sorry, sir."
Oh, look at there.
Rocking
with
Trish on stage. Nice.
There's Trish and my kid.
Yep.
Who insisted on going up?
It was super cute to me because obviously I have a 3-year-old. So seeing your kid on stage with her was just super cute. And I was like, oh, that's super awesome. He's on stage too. And he's listening to her sing.
Right, we've been taking him to karaoke and live music since he was a wee baby, and he loves all that kind of stuff. And so to see him up there with her was a moment for me. Really,
Did Trish tell you right after I asked you where were they? I saw him in the hallway coming back from the water park, and he Monty Python my arms and fingers off with his lightsaber.
I can't tell you how many times he killed me over the weekend with either a stick, a lightsaber, or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of lightsabers, did any of you get knighted by
yes.
Leia?
I did not.
It was not Leia. It was Padme.
Padme, yeah.
Oh, it was Padme. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get our people right, Bree.
I am so sorry.
Here's this photo.
All right, tell us everybody, AJ, about the second time only ever, first time live performed, first time in outside of the original, right? The original recording.
So Spencer had this harebrained idea to get David W. Collins and Matthew Wood to show up and sing Youngie Wim live.
Yeah, that's been burning in the back of this event for quite some time, actually.
And we'd been talking about it for a while. Well, I'd say 4 or 5 months, and there was no certainty it was going to happen up until I think probably about a half hour before it did.
And then it almost seemed like it wasn't going to. I was like did they leave early? I was so sad when they had to call their name 5 times.
Right. But fortunately, it did happen, and we have video.
We have proof.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
Yeah, take it over there.
Let's see here.
I
Should I add it in the little
stop?
thing down there? Should I just add it as a video below us so we can watch and interact? And because everybody can catch it later when we publish it online.
Yeah,
so.
I'm
I'm just going to add it to the stage. So here it goes. Add to stage. If it'll let me. My buttons aren't working. Move. Oh.
So I need to stop before you can?
It wants me to remove yours before I can add.
All right, well, I'll do that. There you go.
There we go. And there we go. All right. Hopefully this comes through good. What is the audio settings for this? Is there a there's nothing specific when you share. All right, well, we're gonna just go with it and hopefully everybody can hear it. And here we go. Can you guys hear it?
I can hear sound, but it's very low. Can you crank it up a little bit?
I'm assuming it's playing through your speakers.
Yeah, that might be it. It might just be playing through your speakers.
Appropriate. Thank you. We haven't performed it since then, so it's going to be a little rough. Lyrics by Pablo Hidalgo and DSG, but you know. You guys all see Hatiz here, right? Okay, good. This is going to be.
It's AJ's audio track, but you can still hear me.
All right, you ready to do this? We're going to do it. You gotta, don't point the mic down.
Got it. That was Dave. Dave did that.
All right, here we go, guys.
Sound advice.
Right.
Sound guys.
That's middle-aged talking for both of us.
I say here we go.
Okay, let's do it. I'm going to follow your lead, Dennis. Oh, God.
Good to hear. Good to hear,
No,
Liberty.
this is terrible. Come on here. Oh, okay. Right.
So AJ and I had a couple different perspectives, so I cut it together a little bit.
Well, I think it's such fun to see these professionals that are still still nervous about doing this.
Right.
So where was the first time this was performed? Was it on a podcast or something they made up?
This is like the trailer soundtrack to Skeleton Crew. This was for the Skeleton Crew trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've only done it literally for the show.
And they'd never done it. Yeah, they hadn't done it for that.
They're so in sync. This is just awesome.
Right.
I'd be stumbling over those words.
That was a pretty cool moment, though.
It was amazing.
Definitely a
My
highlight.
thought process is like, did they get together on Zoom meetings to try and do this together? Like perfect, or how does that work?
I don't know what they were doing. I know we'd been talking to them back and forth, or Spencer had been going back and forth with each individual, and Matt would say like, "Well, I'm in if Dave's in," and David would say, "Well, I'm in if Matt's in," and back and forth. Like,
Where's this line for verse 2, okay? Sola pocho crumble, chubasika, rachisa tonka, nekatu, poskanis tuga, umatati, aka anya shapa, jope iska, tika yuki win.
They were definitely in front of the right audience.
Yeah, Matt Wu was having a blast. It was great.
He was getting all fancy.
So by the time the next Boonta, the next Alderaan idol rolls around, is you and Trish have to have this one memorized there, AJ.
Oh God! Oh God!
No pressure.
I love how they start getting messed up.
AJ's doing meatloaf. He's not doing anything else.
Hey.
I love this, how they're like, screw it. We're going to switch.
Right.
Guys, I was there. I watched that.
Yeah. I really like the branding in the background. That's what I'm looking at.
I know I walked back in from outside and had no idea what was going on.
I'm glad I was inside.
I don't know where I was. I didn't see it at all. Great.
I was standing on top of a staircase.
You were the entire night.
Yeah.
Some would argue you had the best view in the house.
I really did.
It was a good one.
I got to see the VIP shenanigans of the celebrities, and
There I go again. This is the extended audio from my side because AJ stopped recording.
So, ladies and gentlemen, how was that?
It's that Beastie Boy again.
The best part of the video is coming up.
Yes.
I had to get my high fives. So there it is.
Nice.
A lot of fun.
Nice.
That was incredible. Seriously.
Really stoked that we could get that to happen. Swap out.
I mean, it really is just, you know, again, it's the community that we built, you know, and the things that we just get to have happen. Some things are incredible.
Yeah.
That was one of them, that's for sure.
It was. And for all of you that are really, you know, looking forward to hearing that with a little bit more of the full audio that you could hear in the place, we are totally going to release that on the Facebook and the YouTube and all the places.
You'll get a much better rendition when you can watch it at home.
That goes live tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern.
Sweet. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. Check it out.
Yep.
You heard it from AJ.
Yeah,
Right from the man.
I'm glad I was able to see all of that and be there because it was so funny, my journey to get to all of that last weekend. Spencer had texted me or messaged me one. I can't remember what I was doing, but he was like, "Are you buying tickets to Virtual Cantina meetup?" I'm logging on now, Spencer. So I'm logging on and I bought a ticket, have bought no airline ticket, no Rebel Scum Con ticket. And then I'm like, a few weeks later, I'm like, well, my plane, then I finally bought the plane ticket. And I'm like, well, I'm arriving early Friday at like 10 o'clock. So I might as well buy 1 day of Scum and then leave Saturday. And then I'm like, well, I might as well buy the 3 day because with the discount, it was the same as buying the 2 day. So then I'm there and I didn't buy my hotel until literally I landed, drove from the airport and got a hotel across the street because I wasn't planning on all that. I was planning on
sleep in the lobby
and leaving. But it turned into Friday, Saturday, left Sunday.
It's so funny you say that, Bruce, because I was literally texting my husband the whole weekend. I'm like, hey, what can I do to leave on Sunday? Like, it's only a couple extra $100. Like, can we afford to just leave on Sunday? Like, can I stay till Sunday? Like, this is probably one of the best cons I've been to in a while. He's like, okay, we'll just look up the prices and figure out what you need to do to make it happen. But unfortunately, with my new job and how things went, I had to leave on Saturday, which I'm glad I did anyways, because apparently literally everybody's flight was delayed the next day. So I'm glad I left.
Slight delay, but it turned out for the better, so that was good.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
We'll get to my adventure to get home at the end of the show.
Oh, here's some more
yeah,
great
and then
photos.
some more. Like I said, the con talent and signers were all about coming up there and singing. I forget what Ross and Adam were singing there. I'm not sure, but
I wouldn't exactly call it
video
sings,
of it.
but it was hilarious.
I have video of it. I can't remember what it was either, but I know that I have video of it.
Right.
That was absolutely cool. And then these people.
Look at these people.
Because it's not like these people are Alderaan Idol champions.
Yeah. Who are those people again?
Seamus is going to be the next winner of Alderaan Idol. So
it's Meatloaf and Janis Joplin. I don't know.
Okay, so everybody was sitting next to me was like, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a musical, but I have no idea what musical these guys are singing. Can y'all inform me? And they're like, you don't know what this is from? I'm like, no, I have no idea. And they're like, oh, that's right. It's before your time. I'm like, okay, guys. Haha, funny.
What did you guys sing? I missed it.
What
did you sing? I missed it.
Trish dragged me up to do Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
I was in and out so much and hanging out in the back with that guy. That I missed a lot of people on stage, but I did catch some key moments like Matt and David.
I was gonna sing, but
look at that room was full.
I couldn't leave my post. It was a very important post.
It was. It's like you're way like up there at the top. You can probably see yourself like teeny tiny small
in the background. You're probably that red dot up there. Yeah. That's one thing I didn't do enough of.
Front, it was like what? Couldn't hear a thing, so we were all screaming at each other the entire time trying to hear what we were saying. What'd you say?
That was not a problem. That wasn't just a problem in the front; it was a problem in the back too.
I was about to say it was a problem in the back too, because
that's where you got the respite you got from the noise was outside.
All right.
There's Aubrey.
What were you guys saying?
We were singing All Star by Smash Mouth, and I don't know why I was just like, okay, this will be a good crowd song. I'll try this, and I was like, I cannot sing this alone. I need help, and Juan just happened to be next to me, so I was like, hey, Juan, you're going up there with me.
The celebrities even joined y'all on this one. Like I heard a bunch of celebrities singing with y'all, and
that's fun. You know, it's a good one when everybody sings
because I couldn't see crap from where.
Well, and you can see that they were having like a good time too. This is not all, but a good chunk of the signing crew right there.
Yeah, that was a great photo there.
Beautiful picture there, honestly. Yeah,
they were having a big old time.
Was that taken by our photographer? I forget his name.
These are ones that I found on our. I think these are ones I found on our drive, so these might be similar to his, but I don't think these are his yet.
Okay.
Those are in the drive, so that they
maybe Spencer threw them in. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways,
but like we were talking about, it's like super cool interaction with celebrities at the main Rebel Scum Con. So all sorts of great stuff. Look at this.
I mean, when you get to trash talk Sam Witwer, it's always a good night.
That was the first time I had known that she did anything in costume.
I think that was her first photo op in full costume.
Okay, yeah, I was like, geez, I got to do this. This is
one of them.
Too neat.
Okay.
Yeah, I know she's dressed up before. Is I know she'll put on the art because that's like her armor costume. She'll put it on and kind of roam the con floor and mess with people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've seen shots of her at her table before in full gear. She almost always has a helmet with her.
Yeah.
So cool story about her armor. She actually gets it from a fan who makes the armor for her because she can't actually wear the licensed gear when she's out and about doing things like this. So she had a fan make a set that's pretty, like solid replica to what she wears on screen.
Yeah.
To be able to do this at cons for people.
These
and I think
days,
that's really cool to have somebody do that for you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, I know I got another picture with her at Celebration, and she had the armor, but not the full costume like that. And I was really impressed.
Well, and speaking of Emily, she had the moment of the weekend for me. As a parent, on Sunday morning, Seamus was running around the autograph hall, running underneath the stanchions, and she got on the floor with him and started playing with him. And then somehow he convinced Seamus and my wife Emily and my wife to crawl under the stanchions for him.
Okay.
Did he wave his hand?
Isn't there a shot of that in here?
I don't recall if that made it in here.
I know you sent it to me, AJ.
My favorite Emily moment of the weekend was during the Sack Off show where they're improvising that it was not a regular interview. And she's using an Ewok that someone threw up out of the crowd as a loofah.
Anyone misses something?
Yeah.
That's great.
Look at there. Look at that crew.
Look at that.
They were so much fun. I got autographs from all four of them, and they were so much fun to talk to. They really, gave a lot of their time, and they made sure that everyone was having fun. And that was a great group, great group photo.
Well, and that's the thing about like the talent at this show is that everybody that I talked to gave you time.
Yes. Yeah.
Like even Kyle, who was only there on Saturday, gave you a solid minute, 2 minutes, and that was incredible. Normally,
that wasn't like you came, you had to go, come and go kind of thing.
I couldn't believe how much time Kyle gave people. I was like, geez, don't you want me to leave? And but no, he really engaged his fans, and that was his first U.S. convention, if I recall correctly. But he really you'll get a good interaction with him if you meet him. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Yeah, they were great, and I think somebody said earlier, the duels and the groups were super cool to do. There is Michelle has the little what does they call it? A 2 foot. What's the little doll?
The Lula.
Chuka.
Yeah, Lula is I think a fan just gave her that, and then she was doing all the rest of her photo ops with it.
Nice.
And then Jeff and I got to have the fun interaction with her that she, remembering doing the beard batch photo in Anaheim at 22.
Yeah.
And it's you remembered this doofy group of guys with big ZZ Top beards at the time.
Yep. Yeah, that was the year they had the plexiglass, right? That was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this photo. Back then you did the plexiglass because you didn't really know if you were ever going to meet her again or not. So you kind of do that shot. And then it was if they see him again, and if you see him again, you take another one. And then I had the opportunity to do the group shot with all four of them. And I'm like, this was great. So this one worked out in my favor.
Done.
Definitely.
Love it.
Some of us had different interactions with some of the members of this photo, though.
Oh yeah, I loved it that Rena was she was sassy.
Yeah, she was. Yep.
Rena was great.
You could say that.
Jonathan got Barbie had an interesting few interactions with Rena, whatever her name. Anyway,
there we go.
Just a few or 3 or 4. Yeah.
It's fine.
And this is Roger. Yes, Steve.
Yep, Roger. And I also got a professional photo op with him, but sometimes you kind of like the selfie more than the professional one. And he was such a great guy to talk to, creator of the lightsaber, and
amazing.
Those guys, Lauren Peterson, they're all really great people to talk to. I love hearing their stories.
Yeah,
for sure.
Author of this book right here, Cinema Alchemist.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I bought his DVD. I haven't watched it yet, but I did buy the DVD. He said everything that's in the book is in the DVD. And
nice.
Because I'm like, I know I'll watch the DVD. I don't really know if I'm going to read that whole book, you know. So yeah, I'm anxious to watch that DVD.
Yeah, and then perfect that we've got former or current VCN Hall of Fame member like Chris Bartlett there, just hard working, signing autographs, and was doing. I didn't know this was doing like made to order custom sketches for people at his table.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Like when nobody's there, he's in his sketchbook, and I go snooping over his shoulder, and it's like, can I see?
Yeah, when we had a fan table at Bakersfield Comic Con a few years back, and he and Tate and Leilani and a few others were there, and I got Chris to autograph my Zero Black Series, and he drew a nice little picture of Zero on there next to it.
Yeah, is he does that, and these are they're done with like water-based markers, but it almost looks like watercolor sketches. He
does that kind of
like
almost, yeah.
Zero and 3PO. He was doing a commission of one that was Mando and Grogu when I was being nosy.
When he was at that other con, he had a stack of what looked like coasters, similar to the ones we had and the ones from Oga's, but they were like white blanks that he was doing.
Ah.
I think it was the way that they took the ink was why he was interested in that, though. But there's Kyle. He's very cool. Very cool.
Yep. Yeah. He again. You know, he was. I asked him the question, what he would have done if Cassian, if he had not have seen Cassian, and he must really like that question because he brought it up during the panel.
Nice.
I'm like, wow, that was the question I asked him about.
That's funny.
Definitely, I can't wait. I will definitely be doing a shot if the opportunity comes up. I will do the shot with both him and Denise Gal. I hope that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and we got to talk. Like, everybody's going to ask him now about when he just flops on the couch at the panel.
Yeah, Richard asked that question. That was Richard's question. So from the Skywalkers. He had to see the Cyril flop, and so Carly was the moderator. Somebody, whoever it was, jumped up and got out of the way, and he walked over and did the little flop, and it was very, very reminiscent of the show, which was fun.
Very nice. And then, like we were talking about how personal this con was. This is just standing at the front door of the hotel. You're able to get this group. Yeah. I think this group was waiting for one of us to like Uber them back across the.
This was the 4 o'clock group going to DFW that I ended up jumping in with. But it was Anna and her husband, Nelson and Omid, and myself, and Kathy's in the area. She's off camera. But. Yeah, we're hanging out outside, and those two in the photo with them were working for us.
Yep.
They were working with John
Yeah.
During Boonta. I forget one of them's named Jeff, I think.
The Bookers.
Yeah.
I forget the young lady's name. But she was in a really great couple of cosplays over the weekend, too.
I think they show up later in the cosplay photos. I think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could just get all sorts of things. And look at this is the kind of like deep cut character that you get at Rebel ScumCon that you don't already see. This is Dermot Crowley.
Yeah, I mean, all these guys that they brought in from all over the world. I mean, from Europe, New Zealand, and you don't see these guys at cons all the time. And it's kind of a no-brainer, when they announced the guest list to come out and see these guys. I really wanted to see him in England at the celebration in England. I thought for sure he'd be a guest there.
It's interesting how they choose the guests that they have for the actual celebration.
Yeah. I definitely thought they would have had quite a few more European guests there. I mean, I certainly would have bought a lot more autographs if they had been there, but they weren't. These days, I really think that the celebration is kind of going more towards the high dollar talent. They want those $200 autographs. And yeah, we all want those, but you're not going to get those interactions, you know, that you're going to get with.
Yeah, plus, there's no time for all of that at Celebration.
Right.
Yeah, everything's ushered through.
You know, they just, you know, ringing the cash register. But I got a autograph for a friend for Taylor, and Fawn and them were at the table together. And the interaction, you know, I'm not an autograph seeker. You know, I like taking pictures of friends and family when I see you guys. You know, I like to see celebrities and talk to them and say hello. If I get that, I'm fine. But it was great. And I give it out to all the celebrities that were in the back at our event, because it was a little warm back there, but they all just trooped it out. They were all like super nice. And Taylor signed exactly what, because Aaron had drew that poster, and he signed exactly what Aaron wanted on there.
That's cool.
And Jeremy was able to get the video of it and posted it on my page. I don't know if I put it on our page, but now I got to go back and find it.
And like I was able to complete my wedge helmet because we have not only like, you know, Dennis Lawson, you know, the OG wedge, but David Ankrum, the, you know, the voice of wedge.
My new buddy.
There.
Yeah, so David, let me ask you this. And maybe I'm going to put you on the spot here. I don't know, but I was talking to Dennis Larson about why David Ankrum did the voiceover, and he said that there's actually another scene in Star Wars where a different actor played Wedge.
There's two wedges.
On-screen wedges as well.
Yeah,
as
two on-screen wedges.
Wow.
And he didn't remember who the other guy was. He doesn't know what happened to him.
I know, because I actually talked to David. Do you know where Luke leans over and they're talking about pulling out of the run in Tatooine?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the other wedge.
Okay. All right. Now I got to go back and rewatch it. You know,
that's the
other. Rewatch it. Oh no.
That's the other wedge.
It'll only be the 700th time, right?
So when you talk, I was talking to David about it, and he had no idea that he was playing two different people in the movie, right?
Yeah.
So he didn't realize it until he actually watched Star Wars that he was two different wedges in the movie. He thought it was all one character. He didn't realize how big of a character that really was,
right?
Until he watched Star Wars.
Well,
he had no idea.
The voice Wedge later in the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Well, Dennis said that it's his voice in Return of the Jedi as well. So
yeah. So David is in Rogue One and A New Hope,
right?
And Dennis is the rest for Wedge.
Yeah. So now it's like I got to buy another Dennis Larson autograph and have him get a quote from Return of the Jedi.
That's how that works.
But yeah, I know. No, it's funny you bring it up because I got to talk to David about it. Him and I were talking in one of our many interactions this weekend, this last weekend, I guess. So.
And then, Steve, you were getting all the selfies and all the pictures. This is
Looks like that might have been early. Was that VIP time or something?
That was actually one of the last ones.
Yeah, it was later when everybody was clearing out.
And I was very thankful to her husband. I bought this light for my cell phone to help brighten it up a little bit, and didn't really know how to use it. Just knew I needed a little extra light back there. But her husband knew all about it and showed me how to use it.
Nice.
Kevin was great. Kevin was a lot of help, and
he was very cool.
Fun. But then, like we said, we're talking about autographs, and we don't have a whole lot of these shown. But getting the autos at the con was super cool. You get the like long quotes from everybody. Stuff going.
Yeah. So interestingly, I asked him for that quote, and he said that was my favorite quote from the entire show. And then we were talking about the quote, how, you know, even today, no matter, you know, what side of the ball you're on, it means something to everybody, right? And then it was kind of funny because other people in line were asking for that same quote. I have no idea how many times he ended up having to write that quote.
Oh, completely. And then, you know, I'm getting stuff done, and we've got, like, you know, Aiden Barton brings Baby Luke and Baby Leia merch.
Nice.
To his table. He's really has that set up.
Of the few autographs that I got, I was very open to what the look at that what the talent.
Oh, what is
You bought the book there too, Ashley.
Yeah, the one with Daryl DePriest who
and he signed it for you.
It's so cool. He did. I'm gonna open the book so you guys can see the inside.
That is
we
the
had
only thing
an
I bought.
hour-long conversation.
Oh wow!
And it was just over the most random things too. The conversation that we had was about Haunted Mansion and all things that we love about Disney, and just like the process and different things behind all of the history with Star Wars. And he talked about how he was getting a degree with aviation, and he just ended up not liking it. And then all of a sudden he went to seek an opportunity with Kenner, and they were like, yeah, we're trying to hire a bunch of new representatives for our company because we just moved from one area to another and we need more people. And he's like, I would really like to be a part of that. And they're like, you're hired. And he's like, it wasn't a hard process, but I guess he got hired on, and that just was his journey for 30 years. And it was something that he really loved. And it was cool to talk to him about that and just the process of everything that he went through for it.
That is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to him too, not as long as that. And I went by there twice because the first day, the one that I wanted, one guy was just talking to him like he had no interest in the book of the one that I wanted. And then as soon as I reached for it, he was like, yeah, I want to buy that one.
I need that one.
The next day, he had another one. So I bought it. And I told him, I'm like, I'm not an autograph seeker or anything, but he said he would sign it. And I told him, I wanted to do it during the crowd funding deal, but I had a little, issue. And so he signed it, and it was cool.
Nice. No, I love that one. That's cool. I was I couldn't
that's thick.
decide for Diana Leah and Asanto. So it's like I have to have the Black Series figure.
Nice.
I found like a kung fu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From 20 some odd years ago.
Look at that.
At least.
That's legit.
That's so cool.
I bet she had fun talking to you about that.
Oh, indeed. She loved that. Her manager was taking photos of that. He had not ever seen her sign another one of those.
Wow.
And then, of course, Juan got this one signed as well. I saw Juan. This is her book that she wrote with her son and about her son that her son illustrated. The Curious Mind of Sebastian. And I had her inscribe those to all of the boys and girls that I teach at Pathways Elementary.
Sweet.
Cool. Very nice.
A little nice one for, and then also the world's smallest autograph, the only Mouser Mecha Cat bot merch that I can find. So I have Fawn Davis on
that's awesome.
This little piece that's like the size of a barely the size of a quarter.
That's cool. I got
tiny.
Of the autographs that I got, I made sure that I talked to the talent about the shots they liked the best.
Oh
yeah.
I went with the shot, whatever photo they felt represented their character the most or the best, or they liked the shot itself, or there was some kind of story behind it. I did that, and then I asked for quotes, and as long whatever quote they felt fit the photo, or there was one of their favorite lines from the character. So that was a lot of fun time spent talking to them just to figure out what photos they were really into and what they really liked. One thing that was really cool about Warren was the photo that I got him to sign was one of the zombie troopers from Ahsoka.
Oh yeah.
And he said that he showed me later like a behind the scenes photo of the exact shot, like when that photo was taken from like a different perspective. And he was telling this whole story about the cinematographer and how they had known each other and then got this really cool shot and whatever. And then like because the zombie trooper doesn't say much, his quote was so
that's about right.
I think that's the cool thing too, is like Matt Wood was giving out quotes and stuff and inscriptions, and I was saying like dealer's choice. So he's just like, crush them, and then name and multiple character names because he's multiple characters in the Clone Wars.
Right.
It's just that kind of small con that you get. I told the con organizer, or one of the con organizers, Monday morning, very early in the morning, we were both outside the hotel when we're leaving. And it's just like, I don't take this the wrong way and don't take offense at this. I don't want you to grow that much. I understand that the con needs to grow and they need to change, and I get your perspective and how you want to do that, and I'm all about that, but not so much, man.
Yeah. I think that's what made it exciting for me, was that there was so much there, but we were able to communicate with the talent, have fun with the talent, have fun with you guys. And you can't do that at the Star Wars Celebration much anymore. I think I saw Sully there for like 30 seconds out of 3 days, and
that's one thing about the way that they had the sort of the entrance area set up, is like you didn't have a lot of options in terms of coming and going. So I think it made interactions more readily available because you were going to likely pass somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
look at that. Mark got his part of his ghost signed.
It's like
smart for taking it apart before he took it with him. I'm like, how'd you fit that in your luggage?
A fraction of the size of the whole ghost, but the fact that panel comes off so easily and then has a space to get an autograph on is really good.
As long as you don't break it, because you ain't getting another one.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. I thought that was cool to see him get that sign. I saw people talking about bringing it pieces on the other show, and I'm going, man, one day I'm going to take my ghost out the box.
Someday.
Absolutely.
One day.
But
I think a lot of you still have that in the box. I'm like, y'all don't want to take that out?
I need space. I took the barge out and got a huge case with some other stuff in there. And right now my room is like, it's just filled with purchases.
Yeah.
And somebody in this house yells at me constantly. But I'm not going to say any names. So,
build another room.
What's that? There were so many super cool panels that we had. We've talked about, like, Katie did the Sackhoff show on there. Great panels happening all over the place. There
Dave
was
did amazing panel
with
the
Unleashed panel. Mark Von Olen right here had the animation. Early. That was early in there. Like I said, I can't get all my good photos to load on this, but this is he had Taylor Gray, Anna Graves, and Christopher Sean. So representing Clone Wars, Rebels, and
Resistance. Yeah.
Kind of after that panel, I told them, like, seeing them in person, I had to close my eyes. I was sitting at the front. You close your eyes and you see, the cartoons and the shows, right in front of you, because it's just a weird feeling, like, like an out of body, like you see the characters, the real people, and you hear the characters, and you're going like, yeah, this is weird.
Yeah, like Liberty is saying, Katie and Emily's improv during the Sackhoff show was amazing.
They're all chummy. They love hanging out. So if you saw any of the videos that Emily posted, they were having a lot of fun.
Whenever she puts that up, watch the Sackhoff show. Here's later in there. There
we go. So there's Mark moderating with Taylor, Anna, and Chris.
And then there's Jeff's panel. Ooh. Jeff's panel with the Skywalkers, Richard and Sarah, and Anna Graves.
That was a lot of fun.
Jeff, can you give it? I know we're going to put you on the spot. Can you be Chewy? Give me a Chewy sound. See there, right there. It was that all panel.
I'm going to have to help you with your Chewy, Jeff.
Yeah, I got a little coaching from Anna beforehand, so in the moment I was a little bit better, but
it made the show. It was hilarious. They were reading through one of the classic Marvel comics. They were doing a read through.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
so Liberty has one of the Sackhoff show.
Yes.
You need to watch that. And then, it was
Troy
great.
says it was a surreal experience there. So,
well, like I said, they had props like, and they learned things. We learned that was Tate's first time at live karaoke. Katie Sackhoff learned what a Buc-ee's was because she didn't. And people people were handing her like Buc-ee's beavers out of the crowd.
Somebody actually made a Buc-ee's patch that was.
Yeah, I get that patch. I don't know who gave it to me.
There is a Buc-ee's patch. Yes, beavers and balls. The entire thing became about beavers and balls.
Too bad Bananakin
Mark
didn't
and
exist
myself.
by then.
Dave also moderated a panel, which was
I did. And this is the selfie, the stage selfie from.
That's who he moderated.
Yeah, I like that.
And you can see me in the background, way in the back corner. I'm kind of.
Yeah, I see you over there.
Yeah, you can see
in my
Ron
cosplay.
Olin
I see
and
the
Jen
headpiece.
right up front there.
Somewhere in there.
The headpiece and the cloak. So I know it's you.
Got Tony in the front up there.
Oh, I can see Skip with his hand up, like right there and there.
Yep.
There was
You guys
those
see
two
that?
panels.
It's like-
Your panel
Like,
and Mark's
really
panel
look.
were really well attended. They were.
Oh, don't hit yourself in the head there, Bree.
Tom's like right above Chris's head.
Yeah.
That right here, I can see Tom right there.
Yep.
I think that's AJ back there up against the wall.
Yeah, AJ and Spencer
And then
were tucked
this
away
Joe
by the
Bob
water.
is over here. Yeah, Spencer, I think
again.
somebody's
Green
head is in
shirt.
front of Spencer's head. He'd have been in the green shirt there.
Yep.
But
and
Y'all
let me
are
talk about
playing
the con staff.
Where's
From,
Waldo and finding everybody? This is big.
dude, I
You gotta
wish
look
I
for his
remembered his
cake.
name. The guy that was in charge of this panel
it started
room,
with a
that
K.
was doing the mics and that was filming everything for Rebel Scum Com was great. Made us
that guy
really kind of
Did a great job.
feel welcome and did a great job with everything. So it was super fun times. Had hosting a panel there. That was my first time hosting a panel, so it's like, wow, I was crazy.
Well, you and Mark did an excellent job leading both your panels, and again, they were both packed houses. It was like standing room only for this one, and Mark had a really solid full crowd. Not quite as many for the panel I was on, but it was still fun.
Yes, the tablecloth, Troy.
What was?
I only made it to 3 of the panels, so I saw Mark's and Dave's, and you guys were good. They were both good.
Well, thank you.
But I only saw one other panel. Most of the time, I was just mingling, talking to people.
I would pass by and like
with the
duck
rest of
in
the
for a
crowd.
second.
Yeah.
Well, and you were in the Skywalker's trivia too, right, Jeff?
Yeah, I went and partaked.
Oh, yeah.
I was, enjoying the trivia and ended up with a few tickets for my answers, but didn't win any prizes. But that was fine. Chris Mocked of Mocktails from the Cantina actually won one of the raffle prizes at the Skywalker's panel that was donated by the VCN. So that was an interesting circle. I was like, okay, I got to get a photo of this.
We got some celebration people there. Is DJ Elliott both appearing at Boonta Eve and at the con.
Yes, that was really cool.
He's so good. Like his
He played a set.
are amazing. Every sound that he integrated into the set that he did
he
that
knows his
night
shit.
was like Star Wars themed to the T with the songs that he did. Was so cool.
Well, that's why he's the house DJ for Star Wars Celebration. So
Right.
Not without merit. But he was hanging out in Chris's booth, in Chris and Andrew Nelson's booth, and just sort of chilling in the background.
Oh, with Eric Walker as well.
Right. Well, yeah, down the aisle from Eric. So drowning pool.
All right. And then our community tables. We've talked about this a little bit at the beginning. Is we had a really cool spot right next to. I think there was just one table between us and the main doors.
Right, the spine table.
Yeah, the spine table, which wasn't even Star Wars. So I mean,
Well, there were a lot of those too. There was a Portillo's table, and there was like a sushi restaurant, a local sushi
sometimes
restaurant.
All of it.
But we had some rock stars at that fan table, and
Look
there
at
they
that.
are.
Look at that guy.
One of them's in the room over here.
So I didn't know there was
It's
a
the
Boonta
banana.
patch. So I went to the VCN table and I got my patch, and I'm really
There you
excited.
go.
Yes.
This one right here. Needed it.
Oh, that's cool. I think
I don't have one of those. I need one of those.
I didn't even get one of those.
I don't think I got one of those.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know it was at the event. So I went to the table the next day. I was like, you guys got that hexagon patch? He's like, yeah.
That is our.
And I told him I needed that one. And he was like, well, I had it at the swag table. And I was like, yeah. When did I get to leave my post?
Because I've got my old hexagon patches right here.
There's a whole set of them. But somebody's going to do a quilt out of those hexagon patches soon enough. And
eventually. Oh, looky there. There's another one of our family members right there hanging out.
Matt.
Well, I was talking. Yeah, there's Matt, and there's our new family member, Bananakin.
Bananakin filling in for John the Barbie while he was away from the table one of the few times that he actually was.
I could barely tell the difference. I thought that was
They're twins.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Separated at birth.
Best
so
friends.
yeah, Bananakin is an interesting story.
Right.
He was there, and there he is again. Look at getting love. Yeah. He was rescued from Dave and Buster's on Saturday night, and he needed to come and hang out at the con, so we brought him in on Sunday and gave him a name and a place to stay.
Bananakin or AJ?
I don't think AJ was that bad with the wife. I think she was ready to have him back in the room. But
and then the swag at this one. Like I said, there were some swag fails apparently because a lot of us didn't get the hexagon patch, but there were some cool patches. Oh, look at that! Aubrey's got that's the VIP patch. There's Bruce's patch right there. One of Bruce's patches.
Look at that.
Yes, I've got Bruce's like right here.
That's Kathy.
See, no fails on Bruce. He got them to me.
I got Bruce's.
There were
Bruce was
a
legit.
lot of puzzle patches at this.
Yeah,
those
were really popular when we did the wheel spins.
That was cool. The two Jabas from Josh's dad at the bottom there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was a cool one. I like the puzzle patches gone around that were like sponsored by all the different groups.
Jeremy's. Oh, look at that! Yeah, Jeremy's.
That's the swag that got me knighted by Padme.
I like that one.
Because see, she walked by and Jeremy hands her a piece of swag, and he's like, "I feel like I need to give you this." And it's him and I work in the booth, right? And she's like, "Well, I feel like I need to knight one of you." And before Jeremy can say a word, he just points at me and goes, "It's him." I'm like, all right, I got no shame. Let's do this.
There's no shame in knighthood.
Exactly. So, I mean, how many times
Knight of Naboo? How many of those
been knighted by Padme?
Yeah. The cool the cool Texas themed ones here is the belt buckle patch, the don't mess with the Empire. Like all this. There's your Bucky's patch.
That Bucky's patch. Right.
That's good.
The belt buckle. Like the picture does not do it justice, right?
Look at that! Wow!
Like I did not know that was an iron-on until yesterday.
Cool.
Someone had
Matt's puzzle patch is intense.
That's an uncut version, though, which makes it.
No,
that's cut. That's cut.
That's the cut. Oh, I see it now. Wow! Wow!
Yeah, they ironed on the cut version and made it line up.
That is so clean. Wow! That's amazing.
Skills.
Thing was like a mouse pad size.
It was.
It is.
Like, yeah.
Maybe even bigger than that.
Definitely, it's like
here you
a
see
Well, that's what you call a big back. A big back.
Yes, as a lot of these are out here. This is one of Spencer's patches right here. The last Star Killer there. This is Chris's the Snow Trooper. There's Bruce's again right there. There's Matt's the one that the VCN and a number of members of the VCN sponsored is that section of the 6-up group Rebel Scum group. Yeah, and I love this one because a lot of these stand alone. Ours stands alone.
Yeah, that one really stands alone.
But the Swag crew put them out. Mando Mercs is Tennessee Star Wars Collectors Club, Swag After Dark, all of those. There's our VIP patch like version. Oh, this person, like I said, I just stole this one. This person got our the hexagon patch. Damn it, that I didn't.
Who has those? The hexagon patch.
Truax should probably have them.
Yes.
Well, so
Tracks them
and
down.
then there's the Domo Arigato Mr. Roboto. That one's
Yeah,
I
Chris
think
is
one of
patch.
ours from,
Chris had those at his table.
Okay.
From us. Those were Celebration Japan patches.
Yeah, those are just Celebration ones.
Yeah, there's Scum and Villainy from our last summer's deal is in there as well.
Yep, I gave a couple of patches away that I still had from Celebration Japan to people that couldn't make it.
And I think that's Mark and Jen Truax's the pink
breast cancer.
Yep.
Nice.
So much swag given.
Yep.
So I was talking to the Two Wheels about the swag in their group, and because I always wondered, like, where did this come from? Like, I remember in 2015, it was my first celebration with my then 15-year-old, and just being at celebration was overwhelming. And people were handing me stuff. I had no idea why they were handing me stuff, And then I really didn't get bit by the bug until Chicago celebration. But the Two Wheels were telling me their portion of it and how it grew. It came from nothing negative against the 501st and those guys, but they only like to trade in-house and give out patches in-house. Yeah. So they wanted to start something, and they started that, and it grew to that, and then Swag Crew, and everybody got on board.
Big deal nowadays.
Well, and the next time we have an event, like we even have a booth volunteer. If you volunteer at our community booth, there's your patch right there.
Nice.
Did Barbie get one of those?
I did get
Barbie
one of those.
better have one of those.
I did get one of those.
I spent a lot of time at the booth, and I didn't get one of those.
Oh, we'll have to get you one of those.
Where's Bananakin's patch?
Yeah, Bananakin needs a patch.
I don't think we need to try and iron a piece of tape.
Bananakin will be a patch in the future.
In addition, there was Joshua got this whole, and a lot of other people were doing the pin trading as well.
Yeah, we had a pin at our booth or at our table.
We did.
Right?
We had the Ahsoka Trooper.
Yep,
that was cool.
Like, we had to limit how many we sold by the time we realized how many we sold.
Yeah,
we didn't realize we sold through half our allotment in the first day. When we realized we had sold that many. It was such a big deal this year. Like, it took off.
Well, and a lot of people, including Little Rex right here, had got the entire collection.
Yeah,
nice.
Right, and that was a special thing because if you got the whole thing, there was a special pin that nobody really knew about.
There were a couple of chases, I think, for this.
It was a George Lucas Stormtrooper.
Oh, wow.
Pin. It was pretty cool looking. I got to see a few up close that people had come by trading pins. You got to build these relationships with these people that were coming to trade pins, just kept coming to the booth. And, it was one of the best things. Like, if you ever get the chance to go to a con and you really want to have a unique experience, I cannot urge you enough to volunteer at our booth. Seriously, you will have one of the best experiences you've ever had. It really is
fun.
Very cool. And like the cosplay, people brought some serious cosplay to this. We do it. We've had some
cosplay was on the same level as Celebration. I mean, they really brought their A game.
There was some solid stuff there.
Oh yeah.
And this is just a few things.
Little Rex was
awesome.
He was everywhere.
Yeah, that was a great cosplay.
Wasn't she at Boonta?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think this is from Boonta.
Right.
Yeah, that's from Boonta.
There was a little Cad Bane. I don't know if I posted that to.
I think it's in here as well.
I hope that got in here. That's it's yes, Troy that's Nilda. It was a great one.
Yeah.
Like every game, there's a chance to be a Rodian in. That's me.
And here we
that
go.
Was, Jeff
again,
and
the Bookers.
Yeah, them. They were in a series of cosplays over the weekend.
Yeah, this is only one of the Booker's cosplays. As it
I was
the
about
other
to say they were always a version of Han and
Leia.
Yeah,
even in Japan, yeah.
Right well, that's the swag
And
that they had for Japan. Is they had them on a patch, them cosplaying.
Right. They were at Scum and Villainy as well for our family vacation last year.
Oh, Grover Solo.
Yep, Grover made an appearance.
I didn't see that one. That's cool.
Yeah, that guy was getting overheated. I saw him with his head off quite a few times.
Yeah.
Can't imagine one.
I felt the sympathy for him. I showed him a picture of my Fat Mickey Vader, and he was like, "Oh, I see."
That hallway got hot.
Yeah,
it did. It did.
Some crazy Mandos.
Twi'lek Mandalorians.
Yeah, their
if anybody
costumes,
knows
they had
more about
on
these
it.
people, comment in here. I took a lot of these off the page, and I don't know how to properly give credit for them. But please make a comment and let everybody know who these people were.
And keep in mind, if you post to the page,
you post to the page. This is the same way we do for our VCN news desks at Celebration. Is we're
me
just
on the left. That's
especially
me on the left.
CNN.
Okay, that's Sully on the left. Okay,
yeah, there you go.
Where'd you hide your beard?
Tucked up and like
just wrapped around his neck.
Stuff it up there.
He pushes it up in front of his face.
Everybody has the you've got the Mando.
Some of the interactions with the talent.
The Mando Rex.
I think this is this the same little Rex at Boonta in a different,
possibly
like variation of Rex.
Well, that's
Mando Rex.
Yeah, he's a very original Boba Fett deco.
Yeah, I like that a lot. There we go. Here it is.
Oh, there we go.
That little Bane was crazy.
Little Bane.
Little Bane was awesome.
Yep. He was all about it. He would look, he was along for the ride, as it were. But
like, what was really cool too about this one is there were a ton of people who were just getting into cosplay.
Yeah.
Like there were a lot of first timers, and you tell them just to say, "Hey, your costume looks great," and they're like, "This is my first time doing it." I'm like, well, keep it up because you're on the right track. So
it's always the right way to positive reinforcement for people that are starting out is always a big plus.
There's Kathy with the Admiral.
He was phenomenal. I really
missed that costume, but that looked incredible in photos.
Yeah, I saw him a few times wandering around.
I always saw him at a distance.
And then, like you said, you got people dressing their shoulder sitters.
Mm-hmm.
I totally missed that. I only saw it in the picture. I was like,
got a matching jacket to the one or vest that he's wearing.
Yeah, him and his wife. Funny. That was the guy with the blue beard.
Looks like it.
Yeah, him and his wife. Yeah, I talked to them.
Ooh,
and then,
Patreon guard.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that trooper called?
Trader.
The Nuo Novo sells that helmet with the black. It's got like a black side.
Oh, nice.
You can barely see it in that shot. The right side is
really cool because the last time I've seen a guard around was in Chicago in the hotel.
This one was a lot of fun.
That was such a unique cosplay to see the saber in the chest.
I've seen variations of this, but never the Han version. I've seen lots of troopers.
Yeah,
he didn't check it in at TSA.
No,
just walked right down.
A little turbulence, and
he just walked right through. It's all good.
Oh, look at that guy!
With with the special
that guy.
saber.
So me and Bobby as our mashups, I was Sith Show Bob with my cheesy power sabers taped together to do a double-bladed double-bladed Maul style, and Bobby was over there as his Optimus Prime Fett. I don't know exactly what he calls it, but I was like, why is his chest piece on upside down? And then I realized the color scheme, and that when he does that with a chest piece, it gives it more of a the robotic kind of silhouette
kind of thing going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was kind of fun.
Still,
but I think we're
mashups
done.
are always the fun. Well, and I think, just from that, you can tell that everybody had fun.
Everybody during the weekend.
Rage quit.
Oh, I
That
could
was
not
our-
resist taking
That was Saturday
picture.
night at Dave and Buster's, and that was all of us, I think. We were
That
having
is-
a lot of fun.
That is Spencer Taint playing Top Gun at this point.
Is that what he was playing? He was
It
in it.
is. Amanda's playing with him, and the whole time she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And Spencer's over here going,
Yeah,
It
he was
This
in his
looks
element.
like,
It
what's
was
the actor
alright.
name? Firefox. What was that guy? Not Firefox. Fire something with. Can't think of his name.
Fire Bat?
No, he was the helicopter pilot. He just kept saying, "I am the best." Nicolas Cage. That's what Spencer looks like.
But
like when I saw that face, I was like, I know I have to have a picture of this.
Yeah, that's a good one. See, that's one of the fun things is capturing these types of candid shots of other people enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
I really like that. That's a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, I wish I was better at doing that. That's one
Yeah.
thing.
Anyways, we have no more slides to show you, so we'll go back to a view where we can actually see each other. And
Well, I have kind of an embarrassing story, but also funny at the same time. So,
Oh, please.
Yes. So in the hotel on the first day, there was this guy who was coming up with the book that I showed you guys. So this one, right? He was in the elevator, and I was trying to talk to him about this book. I was like, so where did you get this book? And all of a sudden the elevator opens and it's my floor. And Jenna's trying to get us to get off of the elevator. So we're all getting off the elevator. And I don't know why, but for whatever reason, my decision at that point was to stand in the middle of where the doors close.
Oh,
So I'm standing where the doors close, still talking to this guy about the book that he got and trying to converse about where he was going in the con to get the book and who he talked to get it. And all of a sudden the doors just start shutting and I'm a sandwich inside of the doors. So I'm literally like, oh, okay. And then the elevator actually starts going up and I'm like, okay. Thankfully, I got out of the elevator in time. So I wasn't like potentially going to get hurt or anything. But yeah, I got smashed in an elevator over talking to a guy about the book that I got.
You're like, oh, gotta go now. Bye.
Yeah. And then there's the Juan Uber situation where we got a taste of Juan.
Yeah, that too. That was fun. Their armpit smell on my face the whole time. That was great.
Fun. Yeah. Not so fun. I'm sitting there and next thing I know, I have Juan's arm in my mouth. And going,
and Sully's
why
in the
do
front
I have
seat talking
Juan's
to our
arm?
Uber driver the entire time. And the greatest part was this Uber driver had to like do a Windex wipe on his windshield because it was so steamy and hot inside the Uber.
What were y'all doing? I don't know how
We
that
steamed up that Uber. Let me tell you.
That sounds better than our San Francisco.
I called that Uber and all of a sudden there's 4 people in that Uber. I don't know what happened. They're taking everybody back apparently.
Well, I think there were like Dallas is apparently like a hotbed of Star Wars. I Ubered out at like 4:00 in the morning on Monday, and as I'm going down the highway, and the guy driving it just out of the blue, wasn't at the con, didn't know anything, is talking to me about the theory of Darth Jar Jar. And he's like, "Did you heard that?" And I'm like,
yes,
it's funny you mentioned that. My Uber
you
driver
don't even know, man.
My Uber
Speaking of
driver,
which, the new
my Uber driver actually worked at Skywalker Sounds. He was doing the video games, and
nice.
yeah, he didn't know anything about this event either. But I can't remember. Oh no, he did the game where they had the DVD version, so you had like the board game and then you played the DVD at the same time.
Right.
I don't remember the name of it, but they actually had clips of Revenge of the Sith because they needed it for the board game.
Wow.
So yeah, that was pretty neat.
That is.
Anyways, we've been on quite some time. I don't want to keep all our guests too much longer. We do want to say that it was a great weekend. Boonta Eve was amazing. Rebel Scum Con was amazing. Frisco Conference Center was a great spot to do our thing.
Good choice.
It was
very good.
For Boonta Eve, we had a whole series of amazing sponsors. All of them listed here, including our premier sponsor, VIP Home Theaters. And we look forward to working with them in the future.
And on the lookout. There may or may not be something special about that coming very soon.
Yes, definitely. And again, our autograph guests at Boonta Eve were all amazing, and we really appreciate their time and them, doing what they could do to make the event better for everyone who came and was there to see them. So we also have some future giveaways, or do we have a giveaway, or we just have? Oh, it's just another ad, right?
We've got another coming up for the road to 100K. We're still on the road to 100K, people. Oh,
yep,
it's amazing.
Clicky click.
Like we are getting close. We're 99.2 thousand members. As soon as we get to 100,000, we are going to do a drawing, and we are going to give away this amazing, nearly life-size Grogu
statue
donated by De Nuevo Novo. So
I saw that at the De Nuevo Novo booth in San Diego, and it is really cool. I may have a couple of photos where I'm holding it, and along with all the amazing helmets that they had at that booth. But
and our last time, if you are feeling the FOMO, right? Like all of these people were here with us at the Rebel Scum Con and at the Boonta Eve. If you're feeling the FOMO and you're like, I need to get in on that, I want to be around for the next time and all the shenanigans, we announced at Boonta Eve, and there will be way more information soon, right? Is Family Vacation 2026 coming up in fall 26, September, I believe, in Orlando, Florida. Keep watching the page. I think this graphic may give you some hints as to what's going to be a good part of that. But check it out and make sure, if at all possible, you can be with us for that. And there will be many, many stories and shenanigans and things to abound that come out of that.
You should be able to meet Bananakin there. He will be making an appearance.
Nice.
All right.
Also, I want to reiterate the thanks to the sponsors.
Yes.
The Galactic Pickers gave us an amazing lightsaber for Skip to review, which he did an amazing job of. And then we were able to do a raffle for charity at Boonta Eve, and one of our amazing family members, Jeremy Padilla, won, and got to come home with a brand new lightsaber, which is so cool.
This is a beautiful Balin skull.
Yeah, I was really
saber.
looking forward to winning that, and he snatched it out of my clutches. So that's the way it goes. But if you are, again, if you're the FOMO and you want to experience the cool garb that some of us are wearing here tonight, the shirt I have on currently is the one featured here in this graphic. No Sleep Till Boonta, and really it was No Sleep After. Well,
it's no sleep at all anywhere
on all sides of Boonta. So, but we have a whole ton of different styles of shirts, all related to the virtual cantina. So
yeah, I think the prices have gone up a little bit since I made the graphic. I think they're $16 tees, not $15 tees. But
yeah. So, but we have a great selection. So check us out on TeePublic. You can get the shirt that Aubrey has on, the shirt that I have on, other shirts that we do at different events will end up there. Different themes for different parts of the year. We have holiday, we have pride, we have all different. We have patriotic. We have so many different things that there's got to be something there that you would be interested in. So definitely check that out. And
see, and when you volunteer, you get
look at that. You got a special one.
Exclusive.
Don't think that one's on sale. Yeah, that
Scum
logo came out really nice.
That Scum logo in another color, I think, should be available.
Oh, okay.
I think
not with staff on the back.
You can't get the red. Yep. You can't get the staff on the back, but you can get the Rebel Scum one. I think in like other colors.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think I know it was on gray. This is a great shirt. It looks good.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to catch up with our other shows. We do a whole series of shows. This is normally Thursday night watch along. Tonight we decided we would do a recap of Boonta and Rebel Scum Con. Excuse me, because we were all hanging out and we wanted to talk about it some more and we hadn't really gotten to. So this was a lot of fun. I really appreciate everybody coming on. Don't forget Monday we do have. Oh wait, what do we have between now and Monday? We have
Sunday is Jedi Archives this weekend.
Okay, so we have the archives coming up, and they have a lot of great stuff ahead. So check that out. Monday we will be doing Clone Wars Revisited. I forget, are they episode 14?
Season 2, episode 15-ish, I believe.
Maybe somewhere in there. Okay.
Just so after the first Mandalorian arc.
They're moving through season 2 pretty readily. And if you want to come and kind of do this type of thing, but, without being broadcast live on the internet, we do a weekly Zoom meeting every Tuesday. We have our happy hour. We were graced with the incredible Jim Swearingen from the OG Kenner designer. Just popped in one day a couple weeks ago and gave us a tour of his incredible collection of stuff that was originals and replicas, but a lot of really, really cool stuff. Definitely check that out. Do you know what is it Daughters or Nerf Herders? Oh, it's Daughters, right?
Daughters this week.
So Daughters of the Galaxy on Wednesday, they will be discussing some more fashion, I believe. I'm not positive, but keep an eye out for that. That'll get announced. And then we'll be back next week with an actual watch along.
Yes.
And we are in our Star Wars adjacent, Star Wars parody sort of theme at the moment. And so likelihood is that we will be doing some shows that have full Star Wars episodes or very heavy on the Star Wars references. And so come and enjoy that with us. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool to introduce people to things that are Star Warsy, but they may have not seen them or heard of them.
We get to that Star Wars Pinky in the Brain episodes.
Yes, we'll be there sooner or later. I was pleasantly surprised at Phineas and Ferb and watching their Star Wars episode a few weeks ago. So, it's always fun. What did we do? Week before last, we did that 70s show, Dave and I. And that was really cool to see their whole send up of Star Wars and the slew of Star Wars references that mainly Eric Foreman, but the rest of the cast also have in that show. A lot of fun. So, we have an array of programming. Come and check it out live or jump on our YouTube at Virtual Cantina Network and check it out when you have the opportunity. We have some amazing guests. A lot of the signers we had this weekend, both at Boonta Eve and in the con proper, have been on the show before, some many times. They're always an amazing wealth of knowledge, both behind the scenes and just their whole take on the Star Wars universe. So you want to when we do those ones are the really cool ones.
Absolutely.
Us, just the regular crew is okay, but you get Marty Matulis talking about his thoughts on Star Wars and what he went through to become vain, then you go down a rabbit hole. So
indeed.
Anyways, any other things we need to cover, Dave?
I think that's the things. Just absolutely thank you all for everybody that came on tonight that helped us out. This was way more fun to have you guys to help remember everything that was going on this weekend.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me. It's the first time I've ever done anything like
all
this.
of you.
Troy sent out dropped the
there's a
gauntlet
challenge. There's a challenge, Sully.
What do you say?
Oh, the gauntlet's been thrown.
To play each other.
Challenge you to a duel.
Yeah, but Troy and Sully, which version are you gonna play?
Oh,
definitely Spike.
Yeah,
definitely Spike.
so I mean that.
All right. So, anyways, again, it was great having you all on. I really appreciate you guys joining us. We did go a little longer than we had anticipated, but I think we covered a lot of great stuff, and it was a great sort of going back through the memories for any of us that hadn't been privy to some of that stuff or just wanted to revisit it. So, again, thank you guys. And as we like to say, may the force be with you.
Good night, everybody.
We'll see you next time.
Good night. Thank you, guys.
All righty. There we go.